Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your July 2019 tarot readings with me. Dear Scorpio, if you're new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. So let's get started, dear Scorpio. Well, 50-50, okay? But then, what is it all about? It's all about testing the Scorpio. It is all about winning. Okay, if everything is easy and fine, I mean, you need some bumps, you need some speed breakers. I know they are going on for a very long time now, but at the same time you have to come out victorious. And many a times it happens that for quite some time, if things are coming, why do they come? They come in order to get rid of them once and for all. Alright, so we are going to notice these trends here in this reading today. So let's get started with the first week, and it's a wonderful week. It's a wonderful week as far as your finances are concerned. If you have been worrying, my dear Scorpio, regarding your finances, regarding your bank balance, regarding how to adjust your budget, I would say, then the first week is bringing in some positive news regarding money. As far as your finances are concerned, as far as your material well-being is concerned, it's a very auspicious energy that is coming to you in the first week. In the first week, we can see that whatever were the troubles regarding money matters, the obstacles in making money or getting money are getting solved in the first week. So that can be possible if most probably some of you are getting a good job. Some of you are getting a salary hike or are getting some kind of allowance or a bonus or a check for something that you have done very, very well. Your job is being rewarded, or out of the blue, somebody who you owed, who has owed money to you, returns it back to you. So the first week is all about speculation. It is all about money. It is all about finances. It is all about thinking of making yourself financially more and more comfortable. I see a steady growth in finances taking place in the first week, and as I see a lot of gold coins over here, I would say if you want to invest in gold, because it can pay off later on. Yes, my dear Scorpio. And then we go to the second week, and the second week is all about creativity. Now we have touched the finances, and now your spontaneity, your creativity is very much favored, my dear Scorpio. The energies of the second week of July are telling you whatever is coming out of you spontaneously, whatever is your creative streak, you need to now display it. You need to express it the way it has to be expressed, and it is going to give wonderful and brilliant results. And you need to know one thing, Scorpio, and I always tell it to anyone and everyone, is that when you follow your passion, and as Scorpios are so intense and so passionate about whatever they do, whatever is your passion, your inner passion, you just do a bit of inner drilling, and ask yourself, what's my passion? What do I feel is my life purpose? Just ask yourself this question, and just, follow that. Follow it, because I feel the Scorpios can become very successful if they follow their passion, because they have this, that they will put everything in it to make it a success. And this is what you need to do, my dear Scorpio. Instead of seeing why things are not working out, you have to see now what can work out. What can make me happy? Just do that small little exercise. Just ask yourself, what makes me happy? What makes me happy? Like, what really makes me happy? Yeah? And have some realistic answers to it. Not like going on the moon can make me happy. Yes, you can, but not immediately. After some years we will be the tourists on the moon. I don't agree with it, but yes, it is going to happen. So not those kind of things, but like tangible, like what makes me happy, what am I really, really good at? Why not make it your profession? Maybe it's cooking. Why don't you make it your profession? If it's singing, why don't you make it your profession? If it's dancing, it is painting, it is interior designing, it is science, it is chemistry, it is physics, whatever it is, put your heart and soul in it, my dear Scorpio. And this is what the second week is all about. Give birth to ideas. Give birth to ideas now. Become spontaneously driven towards your success. Even if there are adverse conditions right now, there are a lot of obstacles on the path, but these obstacles are having a purpose. Take each and every stone that has been put on your path and make a ladder or something out of it and climb away that wall that is, it's not allowing you to go. So you just, put stones on each other of those obstacles and just jump on the other side now. Just do that, my dear Scorpio, because I know that it's a bit difficult for Scorpios. Since quite a few years this is going on, and it will go on a little bit more, as I said, but it is not the end of the world. It is just that how are you going to take it? It's like when a guy was shot, he had two things. He had just two choices, and he said one choice was to, complain and die, and the second thing was, like he told the medical people, is that I'm allergic to bullets, please take it out of my body. And this is how he survived. Okay, so you see, the same person can take it two ways. So I want to see you really being allergic to negativities. Be allergic to all the obstacles that are on your path. Just get rid of them. You don't want them. Your antihistamine is inside of you, and that is your passion, that is your willpower. Your willpower is too strong, my dear Scorpio. Please use it. Please, please, please. And really you will reap the rewards. I tell you, no matter what the celestial climate is, it is a bit slow on you, but you will manage it. So the second week is telling you, my dear Scorpio, you put your heart and soul in something and it's going to get better for you. On this artistic, on this creative, whatever is the path that you are choosing for yourself, this will be rewarded. In terms of work and job, the second week is really wonderful. All right, then we come to the third week. Well, get ready, my dear Scorpio, and it's nothing new over here. What is it all about, dear Scorpio? Well, the third week here is about some kind of rivalry, some kind of opposition, disagreements that are cropping up. Whatever is related to communication at this point of time, my dear Scorpio, is not being favored here. So what happens is that when we say something, and just a second, when we say something and it is not received properly, my dear Scorpio, then what do we have to do? We have to stop saying it for some time. Okay, it's like just imagine a room where everybody is shouting because they are not happy. Everyone is saying something. This kind of things happen, right? Even in families, if everybody's upset, they all start blah 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 blah. They all start saying that, and then is somebody listening to anyone? No one listens to anyone at that point of time. You are just listening to big noise. It's not even a sound, it's just noise, and everybody's spending the energy, but it's being wasted. It's a waste of energy. So in the third week, this kind of situation is going to arise, where there will be, morally, you will feel a little bit down. You will be misunderstood on absolutely whatever you're trying to say. Everything is going to be misunderstood. Then you are going to have to face some kind of rivalry, some kind of jealousy. Of course, if you're doing well in your first and second week, you will have people who are jealous of you. And I feel that, you are quite the victims of jealousies also. Just like the Pisceans, you are quite, prone to jealousy. So this is going to happen in the third week for you. And I also see a lot of, aggression in the third week. So I would really like to tell you, my dear Scorpio, is when it comes to very close relationships, you know what, you better try to make it harmonious. All right, but if it comes to outside world, you have to know how much of truth is in this. Is there any truth to this or not? or should I leave it, or should I try to teach them a lesson? Well, the third week's energy, as it is not very, very positive, I would like to tell you is that wait a bit, your time will come. Wait a bit, just see what are the facts and try to be as cool as possible. You can be cold, right, dear Scorpio? Be cold. Be cold. Whatever they are trying to see, freeze yourself there. Inside of you, you're not touched by anything. No matter how heated the discussion or argument is, when you become an ice block, well, it can melt you a bit, but you don't get affected. You don't get burnt in it, right? So you try to be that, my dear Scorpio, in the third week. And I go to the fourth week because it's about the same energy. They are not stopping there, okay? There will be some kind of challenges to meet. All kind of challenges and misunderstandings are standing on the path in the fourth week of July. Try not to get into any kind of arguments, I would say. Just be careful, okay, who you argue with. And at the end of the day, when they are close and family and friends, you have to understand is that it's better to lose an argument than a relationship, right? And when it comes to outsiders, well, there you need to be a bit careful, because once again the third week's energy is continuing, trying to test how tough is the Scorpio. And I know how tough is the Scorpio. The Scorpio never dies, the Scorpio never gives up. And yes, you shouldn't give up, I would say, alright? Because the third week and the fourth week are going to be a little bit, not very pleasant. And when things are not pleasant, Scorpios can be very, they want to sting, okay? But save the sting. You don't need to sting anyone, okay? Save the sting. No need to sting anyone, because the time is going to answer them, all right? We don't need to do that, because what happens is that action reaction, that karmic thing starts. We don't want that at all. In the fourth week, also please take care of all your paperworks, my dear Scorpio, because there might be not just for some of you, it will be easier because it will be just something related to paperwork, some kind of, if you are doing a divorce case or some investments or some administrative work or your visa work, then I'm seeing in the fourth week your table is going to be full of papers, and you're like, oh no, give me a break. This is what is going to happen to the Scorpios in the fourth week, okay? Most probably you will be, it's better that way, because like that you avoid all that negative naysayers, as we say. We can avoid them, right, my dear Scorpio? So all in all, I would say 50-50. The first 2 weeks are wonderful, but the last 2 weeks are going to test your diplomacy or your diplomatic skills. And I'm laughing because I know how diplomatic Scorpios can be. Well, take it as a test, my dear. Take it as a test. You will pass with flying colors. Sometimes it's good to be diplomatic. You can say the nastiest things in the nicest way. They say, a diplomat is a person who tells you to go to hell in such a way that you actually look forward to go to hell. So be that, my dear Scorpio. Please do it for me. I'll be happy. Please do it for me. Just have that, pinch of diplomacy you add, and you will see that, you will come out with flying colors. You don't need to worry about it. And don't take things too hard, because this is just, all these things are just coming to make you stronger. And you are going to get out of all this with your own willpower, with your own determination and your own passion, my dear Scorpio. So I wish you a wonderful and spiritually, physically, a mentally evolving month of July. And I'm going to see you in the month of August, you completely renewed and the completely you being happy that you made it without not much of loss. You got what you wanted. All right, my dear Scorpio. So stay blessed. Lots of love to you, and see you in the month of August. Please do like, share, and comment. And yes, these are general readings, because sometimes I have some kind of comments that makes me a bit like, what are you saying? These are general readings, but then, oh, this doesn't happen. You say anything, this is fake. Okay, nothing is fake. Okay, the cards are never fake. Okay, the thing is, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate to you, so don't take it to heart again. Okay, and yeah, don't, just for the heck of accusing someone or blaming most of you don't do it, and I'm really grateful for it. But I've seen there were few very nasty comments. I would say 2-3 comments which were really, really nasty. And like, the first thing after my breakfast that I do is I try to check the comments. I try to read them, and early in the morning, if you see something like that, it's like, you're not making my day. So yeah, please be kind, even if sometimes I know it's difficult. Even if I'm angry, generally speaking, I can throw my anger on some close people. I understand that, but yes, respect is a two-way thing. So we need to respect each other, right? So thank you, my dear Scorpio. Lots of love, and God bless. Bye-bye. God bless. Take care. Bye.